This time on the Driver's Corner, I'm giving you my 8,000 mile tire review of the Cooper Discover STT Pro on my 2006 Jeep Wrangler. These are unpaid. I buy my own tires. I do not get paid to do these reviews. So if I don't like this tire, you're going to know that. If I love it, you're going to know that. If Cooper wants to send me tires, I'm open to that. The Cooper Discover STT Pro is a mud terrain tire that's designed for use on Jeeps, SUVs, and light trucks. It offers increased durability, strong and off-road traction, and protection from debris and sharp rocks, according to the Cooper website. I elected to purchase the 33 1250 15s for our 2006 Jeep Wrangler, and I've driven in all 4 seasons since purchasing these a little over 12 months ago, and have put 8,000 miles on them. According to the website, the features and benefits are a mud terrain tread, raised white letter or black sidewall depending on the tire size you purchased, and these are backed by Cooper's 45-day satisfaction guarantee and limited warranty, which means if you don't like them for any reason, as long as you're not outside the restrictions and limitations, you can just go back to the tire shop, say, don't like these, and Cooper will buy these back. They have robust lugs and deep biters and are responsible for great traction over muddy, sandy, and rocky surfaces as they work with Earth Diggers technology to dig deep into the dirt and mud. And I have no idea what that means, but if you look at these tread blocks, I think I believe them. Like me, not all drivers of vehicles with mud terrain tires consider only off-road traction. Some drivers look for balanced tires that are also good on pavement and ensure balanced performance of both on and off-road function. Fortunately, the Cooper Discover STT Pro is designed for good on and off-road traction, featuring unique rubber compound and 3 prominent ribs of equal sizes. All 3 ribs on this mud terrain tire feature grooved notches, offset sides, and sawtooth edges for enhanced gripping ability in challenging conditions. The Rock Climber sidewall technology allows the tire to conquer difficult obstacles, while the Stone Armor technology ensures protection from sharp rocks and debris. The Discover STT Pro is a highly durable tire featuring the ArmorTech 3 technology, whatever the heck that means, but it looks like they're pretty strong is what I would say all that nonsense ends up meaning. The tread pattern and design. So the Discover STT Pro features a unique tread pattern with a combination of large, aggressive tread blocks and smaller, more flexible tread features. This design provides excellent traction and stability on a variety of on- and off-road surfaces, including mud, rocks, gravel, snow, and sand. And I have driven on all of those with this Jeep. The off-road performance on this is where they excel. They're meant for extreme off-road conditions. They provide exceptional traction, stability, control. I mean, even in the rain, these things are a beast. They're an excellent choice for rock crawling, mudding, and other forms of off-road driving. Here outside Nashville, it's seen dirt roads, grass, mud, as well as gravel trails, and does everyday pavement pounding. The tread compound, I'm going to say a bunch of nerd stuff that I don't understand, but the bottom line is that they have a unique proprietary blend of tread compounds and that give it good traction, durability, and resistance. On-road performance. So I daily drive this Jeep, off and on between the other vehicles. I think they're a fantastic on-road tire as well. I've had other mud tires that were not anywhere close to this usable on the street. They're relatively quiet. It is hard to tell when you're in a Jeep because you can't hear anything, and I get out of the Jeep and just start screaming because I have no idea if my ears work anymore. It's comfortable on the highway with a smooth ride and fairly responsive handling. On my particular 2006 Wrangler, I have noticed some larger directional jumps on bumpy roads or lumps on interstate surfaces, especially at speed. And what I mean by that is it does feel like the Jeep will kind of hop over a little bit of a bump, although this is pretty normal for a vehicle with 15 by 10 inch wide wheels and even wider tires. So that might not be their fault. This could be my suspension, my wheel and tire combo setup. So I'm not going to knock them for that. Noise and vibration. They are a relatively quiet tire considering that is a mud terrain. Some owners have reported a slight increase in noise and vibration on the highway, particularly at higher speeds. And I would kind of agree with that. I'd say if you're over 70 miles an hour, they really do start to hum a little bit. But I don't mind that so much. I mean, it's a Jeep. It needs a little growl. Who puts a mud terrain tire on their truck and then complains about it being noisy? Get out of here. We'll see how noisy they get near the end of their life, but at 8,000 miles, I'm not complaining. Price and value. So I compared lots of other tires before purchasing these, including stuff I've owned in the past, like the Wild Peak AT3s, BF Goodrich, mud terrains, other things like that. While this might not be the cheapest tire option compared to, say, something made in Taiwan, it's exceptionally a good tire and a reasonable value. I did buy these on sale, so they were several $100s cheaper than the BF Goodrich at the time. I think it's an overall value. They're pretty good. They start around $250 per tire and max out around $660 depending on the tire size that you select. I'd say the pros of this tire are exceptional off-road traction and stability. I'd say they're durable construction and long service life. And after 8,000 miles, I've only lost about 1/8 of an inch of tread height. So, man, I might see 50,000 miles out of these things. They're pretty quiet and comfortable, and I would say they are a very good tracking tire. I don't have any alignment issues, and they had zero issues getting these things balanced out at the tire shop. And they're competitive on price. The cons, like I said, people complain about a mud tire being noisy, so they can go find somewhere else to buy tires. However, I can't wait till you guys see my truck. Those are the noisiest tires I've ever owned on my Tundra. And I just think they're competitive on price. Man, the sidewall on these is an amazing, they look really mean just even sitting still. I'd say I would give these a 4.8 to 4.8.5 out of 5. I wish they were a little bit cheaper, but they are an awesome tire. They're an excellent choice for serious off-road enthusiasts or mall crawler guys that want something that looks cool. If you need a tire that can handle extreme conditions, I would say that the Cooper STT Pro is probably the tire for you. I appreciate you guys tuning in, and I will see you on the next video.